This time it gives the management and staff of Northfield Park the greatest pleasure introducing to you our premier event of the season, the Battle of Lake Erie. Here is the field. On by Martin Scharf of Lawrence, New York. Has a lifetime mark 148 and 4, lifetime earnings over 4.1 million. Trained by Kelly O'Donnell, driven tonight by David Hawk. Number 1 is Gallo Blue Chip. Laced by Blue Chip, Bloodstock, Jim Simpson, an Art Major stable. Has a lifetime best 149 and 3, earnings over 1.7 million. Trained by William Robinson, driven tonight by Chris Christoforou. Number 2 is Art Major. He has a lifetime mark 151 and 1. Has earned over 494,000 thus far in his career. Owned by Sam Jacobs and Charles Burris, Jr. of Delaware, trained by Jeff Cox, driven by Greg Grismore. Number 3 is Cambest Prince. Owned by Alvin Jacobson and Sidney Korn, both of New Jersey, trained by Noel Daly. He has a lifetime best 49 and 4, earnings over 974,000. Driven by Jim Pantaleano for Peruvian Hanover. He has a mark of 149 and 4, earnings over $867,000 career. Owned by Roy Davis, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, trained by Richard Stellings. Dick Stellings does the driving. 5 is Sharky Spur. Is owned by Dean Davis and James Snyder, both of Worcester, Ohio. Has a lifetime best 151 and 4. Career earnings nearing 600,000. Trained by Joshua Green, driven tonight by Jimmy Moran. Number 6, Royal Art. And completing this battlefield, owned by Norm Smiley, the TLP stable, Peretti Racing stable, and Gerald Smiley. Has a lifetime mark 149, career earnings over 1.6 million. Trained by Christopher Ryder, driven by Stefan Bouchard. Number 7 is McCardle. They're in the stretch, and here they come. This is the 18th annual War on the Shore, the Battle of Lake Erie. Ready, aim, fire! And it's Royal Art first away as they leave. Moving up along the rail, Gallo Blue Chip now takes over. In around the club turn they go. And Gallo Blue Chip is out there leading at a length and a half. They turn into the back lane. Art Major is second and now moving right up the challenge for the lead. On the outside, Royal Art third. Cambest Prince away fourth. On the outside, McCardle is fifth. Wet Peruvian, Hanover, and Sharky Spur. The opening quarter, 26 and 2. They go on to the far turn the first time. And Art Major has taken over the lead, has it by a length. Around the turn they come. Gallo Blue Chip is sitting second. Royal Art at the rail third. On the outside sits McCardle fourth. Cambest Prince is fifth. Moving along the outside now sixth is Peruvian Hanover. Trailing as they get to the half is Sharky Spur. They're over here at the halfway point of the race where they clock a 55. Into the club turn they go in her payoff half. And it's Art Major out there by a length. And on the rail, Gallo Blue Chip is racing a second. Up on the outside, here comes McCardle now to challenge. In on the rail, the boxed in fourth, Royal Art. Now Peruvian Hanover is getting underway on the outside, 3 wide, with Sharky Spur and Cambest Prince. They go roaring down to the 3/4 mile mark of the race. In at the rail, Art Major now, Peruvian Hanover on the outside puts a nose on top. McCardle is third, 3/4, 124 and 1. On the turn, they're coming home in the 18th Battle of Lake Erie. Art Major on the inside. Outside, it's Peruvian Hanover. Still a close-up third. McCardle, they're in Heartbreak Lane. Art Major inside. Outside, Peruvian Hanover. To the inside, McCardle. It's Art Major and Peruvian Hanover. Art Major, Peruvian Hanover, and Jimmy P. take the battle in 151 and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the Battle of Lake Erie for this year is now official. Parading back to the winner's circle after that mile in 151 and 3, number 4, Peruvian Hanover. now a two-time battle champion. This is his first victory of the year, and what a victory it was. It's a 5-year-old bay horse by a life sign out of Plum Peachy by Ideal Society. On by Alvin Jacobson and Sidney Korn, both of New Jersey, trained by Noel Daly. Driven tonight by Jim Pantaleano. For Jimmy, this is a driving triple on tonight's battle card. Trackside in the winner's circle, making the trophy presentation to this year's battle champion. From the Ohio State Racing Commission, we welcome Commissioners Rainey Stitzline and John Meeks. They're accompanied by the chairman of Northfield Park Harness, Mr. Brock Milstein, and President Myron Charna. Your 4-2 exacta pays $71.60. Trifecta 427, $296.20. And the superfecta 4273, $897.20.
Here with a jubilant Jim Pantaleano picks up the catch drive behind Peruvian Hanover and guns down the overwhelming favorite Art Major with a huge move down the backstretch. Jimmy, this is about as good as it gets for a guy that's started out as a busboy in Northfield's clubhouse years ago.
Well, the horse was just tremendous, Dave. The guy had cut the mile. He rated his horse perfect. Third quarter was 29. Last quarter was 27. This horse is not supposed to reach him. The horse was just unbelievable.
This is the only back-to-back battle champion except for Jaguar Spur way back in the 80s. You had only driven in one other battle. You probably didn't even realize you were going to get this drive until the draw, did you?
Aaron Mulrooney mentioned something to me about a possibility that I might drive him, and I said that I'd have to think about it. Actually, I said that'd be wonderful if I would get the opportunity.
We're taking a look through the replay right now, Jimmy. Pick it up where you are at this point in the mile.
I was pretty happy that I was able to pick up this live cover from McCardle, because I was, when I originally looked at the form, I was afraid I might get stuck first over. You don't want to be first over against Art Major. I had real good cover, but we weren't going enough the third quarter.
Yeah, to be honest with you, these are what I call soft fractions for this caliber of horse. The half and 55, that's downright leisurely.
Like I said, the gentleman on the front, he seen he had this parked horse out there, and he gave his horse a real nice rest in the middle half. And I may have actually waited too long to tip 3 wide to press the pace, because obviously that little horse in the front, he still had a 27-second last quarter in him.
Now, Jim, you drive here year-round. You drive all kind of 3-claimers, maiden claimers, trotters. This has got to be an unbelievable thrill, not just to be in the race, but to win it.
Yeah, you know, I just wanted to put the horse in a position, and, you know, just to reiterate, I wasn't thrilled about my position at this point, because
here you come 3 wide, correct?
The horse he just put in just a tremendous move. After he brushed past the parked horse, then to still be able to battle the horse cutting the mile, the horse just went an unbelievable mile.
A rags to riches story. Take us back to your days as a busboy and groom here at Northfield.
I got a lot smarter since then. I don't bet the horses. That helps me.
Here you get past him by about half a length, but wasn't going to give up. It was very tight to the wire.
Yeah, like I said, the horse, I'm not used to driving horses this good, maybe because I'm just overly impressed that this horse was able to sustain his brush for 3/8 of a mile. If he would have hung up and finished second, I still say he would have won a monster mile.
151-3, not a record, but when you consider the final quarter, 27-2 park, that is a awesome move by Peruvian Hanover. Just his second start back off a layoff. His first win of the season. What a place to get it.
Yeah, it worked out good. Good timing for the horse.
Congratulations again to Jim Pantaleano. Quick scan to Chris Williams at the head of the horse there, the guy holding the head of the horse, if you would. This guy used to work in the publicity office here as my assistant at Northfield Park. I'd say he's gone on to much bigger and better things as well. Congratulations, assistant trainer Chris Williams, Jim Pantaleano, and all the connections of Peruvian Hanover, back-to-back Battle of Lake Erie champions.
Thanks, Dave.
One and 3. Top down, it's a 7-2-4, 1-5-6-3, and a scratch.